Okay, if you're a high-performing business pro, maybe a coach or an athlete, you know the feeling, that constant push against distraction, feeling like time's just slipping away, and you really want to squeeze the most out of every day.
Absolutely. We all want more of the championship days, as Coach Padalecki calls them.
Exactly, days where you feel totally dialed in, focused, making a real impact.
But it's tough. The modern world, it's just this flood of noise, demands. It makes real focus incredibly challenging.
It really does. It's a constant fight for your attention, which is exactly why today we're doing a deep dive into time blocking.
Ah, yes, a concept that sounds simple, maybe, but is genuinely powerful. Often, I think, kind of underrated in its actual potential.
We've been digging into the insights from Coach Ed Padalecki, Time Block Like a Champion.
And it's important to stress this isn't just about moving blocks around on your Google Calendar.
No, not at all. It's about using a fundamental performance tool, something elite performers use across all kinds of fields to get, well, extraordinary results.
Right. So think of this deep dive as your shortcut, really, to mastering that deliberate focus, not just for an hour, but consistently.
Our mission here is to unpack how time blocking is more than just a productivity hack. It's really a core skill for high performers.
It's a discipline, a practice that gives you a clear path to hitting those championship days again and again and unlocking some really sustained results.
Okay, so let's get into it. When you talk focus and high performance, Gary Keller often comes up, right? Author of The One Thing.
Yes, and founder of the huge real estate company. Coach Padalecki really highlights Keller's view on time blocks. Keller calls them the #1 power tool of time management.
Number one. That's a seriously bold claim for something that seems, on the surface at least, pretty straightforward. Why number one?
Well, what Coach Padalecki pulls out, and is fascinating, is Keller's core insight. Extraordinary results are directly determined by how narrow you can focus.
How narrow you can focus. Interesting. Not how much you do, but how focused.
Exactly. Most people think more activity, more juggling equals more output. But Keller says no. Breakthroughs come from doing the right thing with intense, singular focus.
Like an obsession almost.
Sort of, yeah. It's depth over breadth, especially when it matters most. And the science is backing this up more and more.
And that connects directly to sports psychology, doesn't it? This idea of deliberate focus.
Absolutely. It's not just paying attention. It's the skill, the ability to actively shut out the noise.
All the pings, the emails, the mental chatter.
Right, and to direct your attention with total intention on one goal. That skill defines elite performers everywhere. Court, boardroom, writing desk, wherever.
It's a fundamental differentiator.
It is. And deliberate focus, it's like a muscle. You have to train it consistently, strategically.
Okay, so it needs practice.
And Coach Padalecki makes it crystal clear from his work with athletes and his own practice. Time blocking isn't just scheduling. It's how you train that focus muscle.
So it's the training ground.
Exactly. It's the structured practice for building that laser focus, making it a habit, not just, a lucky moment of clarity. Without that structure, our focus just fragments.
So it's less about managing the clock and more about training your brain. Makes sense.
Precisely.
And Coach Padalecki mentions Gary Keller's refined 80-20 idea. He calls it the 1% better mental model, your daily domino.
This is powerful. Instead of just asking what's important, Keller sharpens the focus even more.
Right. The question becomes, what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary?
That question just cuts through everything, doesn't it? It forces you to identify the single highest leverage action.
The thing that will create the biggest positive ripple effect for your day or maybe even your week.
Coach P calls it your lead domino. And your main job, your absolute mission for the day.
It's to knock over that lead domino.
Right, that's the target.
And he really hammers this point every single day. It's not optional or for when you have time.
No, it's about that daily consistency, executing on the one thing that matters most, that moves the needle furthest.
So how do you guarantee you knock that domino over with all the chaos?
Time blocks. That's the proven method. It builds that ritual around your most vital work.
Intentionality plus ritual. Okay.
And this leads to a great analogy Coach Padalecki uses, comparing our work to how elite athletes train.
Okay, I like this. How so?
Think about an athlete's training schedule. It's built around these intense, focused blocks. Clear start, clear finish, specific goal.
And total commitment during that block.
Total commitment. They show up, fully present, ready to execute, No distractions.
Right. No scrolling the phone between sets, no trying to answer emails, just pure, focused execution.
Exactly. And Coach P argues that high-performing professionals, whether you're closing a deal, building strategy, coaching, writing a big speech, you need that same kind of dedicated, protected space.
That space to go deep.
Yes. Without it, your most important work just gets pushed aside by urgent but less critical stuff.
Happens all the time.
It does. And this need for protected space links right into the neuroscience of deep work.
The brain science bit.
Coach Padalecki calls deep work a neurocognitive performance enhancer. Basically, it helps your brain work better.
How does it enhance it?
It helps build stronger neural pathways for complex tasks, so you get better at problem solving, thinking efficiently, and you build mental endurance. It optimizes your brain.
Okay, optimizing the brain, not just the schedule. I like that. And this leads to the flow state, right?
Yes. That amazing neurological sweet spot where everything just clicks.
Performance skyrockets, creativity ignites, things happen faster.
You feel super productive, energized, almost effortless. It's that state we all chase, really, in challenging work or sports.
But you don't just stumble into flow, do you?
No, that's the crucial point. It doesn't happen by accident. It requires removing distractions completely. Your mind needs a clear signal. Okay, this is game time.
You have to create the conditions for it.
Absolutely. Intentionally create that optimal environment without cutting out the external noise, the pings, the alerts, the open browser tabs. Your brain stays scattered. It can't fully engage for that deep work.
So theory's great, but how does Coach Padalecki actually do this?
He shares his own core practice, AM1 deep work.
AM1. Okay, what is that exactly?
It's simple, really. It's that block of time between when he wakes up and when the family wakes up.
Seizing the early quiet.
Exactly. The quietest, least interrupted part of the day for his most important work.
Any examples?
He gives a great one, writing at 1 a.m. on a mini vacation. He describes hearing the ocean, family asleep, and just being completely in the zone.
Wow, sounds ideal.
That specific protected time block let him hit that flow state and nail his most important work before the day's demands even started, leveraging the quiet.
He says something powerful about that, doesn't he?
He does, he says, because I've already won the day before breakfast.
Won the day before breakfast. Think about the psychology of that.
It's huge. Imagine starting every day knowing your biggest priority is already done. That creates incredible momentum.
Sets a totally different tone for the whole day. Proactive, not reactive.
So for anyone listening who's thinking, okay, I want to try this, Coach Padalecki lays out 4 clear, actionable steps. A roadmap, really.
Okay, let's walk through them.
Step 1, identify your one thing. Ask that Keller question. What's the highest leverage action today that makes other things easier or unnecessary?
And be really honest and specific. Not a long list. Just the one.
Exactly. Pinpoint the single most impactful thing. Takes courage to sideline other stuff, even temporarily.
Okay, got my one thing. Step 2.
Step 2. Schedule it. Block off the time, maybe 60, 90 minutes, maybe less to start, but schedule it.
Treat it like a real appointment.
Like a non-negotiable meeting with your future self. Put it on the calendar. Protect it fiercely. It's a commitment, not just a hope.
Got it. Step 3 is the tough one, maybe.
It often is. Step 3. Eliminate distractions. This is where you have to be ruthless. Coach P is explicit. Shut the door, silence the phone, go offline, fully engage.
Go all in. Create the bubble.
Yes, this is critical for deep work, for flow. It's telling your brain loud and clear, game time. Surprisingly few people truly commit.
Okay, distractions eliminated. Step 4.
Step 4, repeat daily. This isn't a magic trick for emergencies. The real power is in consistency.
It's the repetition.
Coach P says you stack those wins. Each successful block builds on the last. It helps you build that identity as a disciplined performer. Creates momentum.
Unstoppable momentum, he said.
It's that compounding effect of deliberate, repeated effort.
Which brings us back to that sports psychology idea. Confidence comes from evidence.
Exactly. Coach Padalecki really emphasizes this. Every time block you actually honor, every time you do the deep work on your one thing.
You're not just getting stuff done.
No, you are casting a vote, providing tangible proof, reinforcing your identity as someone who is disciplined, focused, an elite performer.
That's a powerful frame. You're building who you are.
That's the big takeaway. You actively build your identity one focused block at a time. Stack them, honor them, build your championship life block by block.
It's not just what you do, but who you become.
Precisely, through that consistent, disciplined effort.
So let's leave everyone with this thought. This consistency and deep focus, it's not just about productivity, is it?
Not at all. It's about actively shaping who you become, molding your identity into that high performer you aim to be.
So the question for you, listening right now, is what small, powerful time block can you commit to starting today? What vote can you cast for your best self? Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.